Day 14 of the investigation today as well. The principal of Archikar College has been called in to join into the investigation. Sir, the allegation against you are very, very serious. Would you like to say anything in your So, today is day 14. More than 160 hours have already passed since the former principal of Archikar Medical College is continuously being questioned by the Central Bureau of Investigation. The CBI is actually looking into two separate cases regarding the same person. The first one, if at all he was involved in any way or in any manner in the rape and murder investigation that is being carried out by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Apart from this, the second case that is very, very important is of financial irregularities that happened inside Archikar. Both these cases are being investigated by the Central Bureau of Investigation. 160 hours of questioning has already happened with the former principal of Archikar Hospital. Apart from this, the manner in which the entire investigation is going on, it remains to be seen if at all the CBI will take any sort of action against the former principal, because he has been constantly questioned. Two different cases he's been questioned upon. It remains to be seen what eventually will the CBI do, and if at all the former principal of Archikar College, Sandeep Ghosh, will he be arrested as well.
Okay, let me also get in my colleague Komalika, who's been tracking this story from, the day this very horrific rape and death case came to light. Komalika, those audio clips have sparked a huge controversy. It also confirms that the police were not the ones who had called it a suicide, but at the same time, it corroborates the parents' stand, who have been consistent in saying that they were kept in the dark, that they were misled as well. Tell us the latest on these audio clips, the reactions from the parents to these audio clips, and what is the Kolkata police saying?
See, number one is that Kolkata police was saying it from the very first that this is a misinformation. Police nowhere has communicated to the parents that she committed suicide. So that thing yesterday also the police said that now whether this viral audio is confirmed or not, it's like right video or not, that is still not clear. But if it is true, then it corroborates the point of Kolkata police, as they were always saying that they were not the people who actually informed the parents about the fact that the victim has committed suicide, which she has not. So this is the first thing. Second thing is, this audio, if it is right, then it puts very serious questions on the hospital authorities. Number one, first phone call which came in, that stated, that was a female voice. She said she is the assistant super, she is the superintendent, and she said that their daughter is not well, she is being hospitalized, she has been taken to emergency, they should come quickly. Whereas the PO is seminar hall, first the body was seen in seminar hall, then why this female voice informed that she is in emergency and she is hospitalized? Why this misinformation? That is the first question. The second question is that when the second call, that means when the death information was given, that point of time, this female lady stated, as I was telling you, that your daughter's condition is not right. Yes. She might have committed suicide and she is dead. So why does this female boss say that she might have committed suicide? What was the motto behind that? That is where I think CBI investigation, obviously there where the doctors are also saying they should react on this. Number one, the parents have said that though they don't know about this audio which has come out, but definitely there was this discussion which took place. There was a call at 10, and then after 15-20 minutes, there were 3 calls. There was the last call which said that she has committed suicide, and that is what is claimed by the parents in the court. And the parents said that 3 hours they were not allowed to see the daughter, which the police has the status negated, saying no, they were allowed. Right now I would like to just show the preparations are going on. The 7 days dharna of BJP. Today is the second day of that dharna. The dharna has started. In a while the dharna will be starting. The whole day dharna of the BJP will take place. Also the BJP women wing, they will be going to put lock and key in the State Women Commission office, because they believe that State Women Commission is not doing anything.
Very interesting, Komalika. Just kindly stay on with me. Anshul, you know, it'll all come down to the CBI. There are just so many questions, some of them being raised by Komalika that remain unanswered. Now, the CBI has the custody of the main accused. The Kolkata police had arrested the main accused, Sanjay Roy. But you also had the former principal and 4 other doctors who were subjected to a lie detector test after the court's consent was given. Over 100 witnesses have already been they've been questioned. So the question is that why Sanjay Roy the only one who is still under arrest?
Well, if you see, Sanjay Roy is the person who, because his exact location has been established with corroborative evidences, not only by the Kolkata police but also by the Central Bureau of Investigation. How the entire incident transpired from the starting point when he left the hospital initially to the time that he came back to the hospital and then eventually committed this entire crime in the seminar room, and then eventually from the seminar room he goes out and then goes back to his home. The entire sequence of event of the accused all of them has been established, and that is the reason why he has been arrested. Now, this is a very, very critical investigation. The Central Bureau of Investigation cannot buckle under political pressure that has been put forth and go ahead and make several arrests in this entire matter, which cannot be eventually corroborated in front of the court, which could eventually prove an embarrassment for the Central Bureau of Investigation. And that is the reason why we are seeing that these polygraph tests have become the need of the hour. Approximately 20% of the people who were somewhere or the other involved in this entire scene, be it eyewitnesses or people who were present on duty, the friends, the staff, the people who knew the victim, the people who knew the accused, approximately 20% of them have already undergone polygraph tests. Now, why this polygraph test becomes absolutely important? Because through these polygraph tests, the Central Bureau of Investigation would be able to establish the story, the entire sequence of events, and once that sequence of event is established, then the Central Bureau of Investigation will have to start.
If I may interrupt you, I just wanted to ask you, what about the DNA evidence from the autopsy? Has that confirmed Sanjay Roy's involvement in the death of this young trainee doctor?
So the DNA samples have been sent, but it takes even in the earliest of cases we have seen that it takes a time of at least 1 month for those reports to come back to the investigating agencies. In several cases, the time period is somewhere around 90 to 120 days as well. But in cases of priority, even if it happens at the earliest, it at least takes 30 days for the labs to send those reports back to the investigating agency, and that is the reason why there is no evidence to actually support the claim that this could have been a gang rape, because the only person who can be seen moving out from that room in CCTV visuals that has been that has been seen by the Central Bureau of Investigation and by the Kolkata police is that of the accused Sanjay Roy, and hence he is the only person who has been arrested. Yes, the DNA samples have been sent. The viscera samples from the body of the victim has also been sent for further testing, but it is a very, very time-taking process. It is a long process that happens, and hence it is expected that within the next 10 to 12 days we can expect that those reports to come back, which would actually substantiate the claim if at all there were more than one people. But if you see, there is a massive lacuna in the manner in which the investigation was initially taken up by the Kolkata police, because remember, the initial report that was filed by the Kolkata police was that of an unnatural death. Now there are several investigations that has happened across the country, and what investigating officers have been telling us, that it is the prerogative of the investigating officer, after seeing the body, that if at all they want to register a case, of what kind of case they want to register. Now the body was in such a form, the eyes were bleeding, there were injury marks on the body. Why did the Kolkata police initially register an unnatural death case? Why was the crime scene not secured at the earliest since the time the PCR call was made? Why was the crime scene not secured at that point in time? And what kind of evidences were eventually picked up at least 24 hours after the incident happened? The Kolkata police went ahead and registered this FIR of rape and murder, and then they went ahead and picked up evidences from the spot. And 3 days post that, there was vandalism that happened in and around the area of the crime scene as well. So definitely there are a lot of questions on how the Kolkata police initially handled this entire matter. That is the reason why it is taking a long time for the Central Bureau of Investigation to establish those facts, because remember, the CBI only overtook the investigation 1 week after the incident happened, and then the CFSL team of Central Bureau of Investigation went to Arjikar and collected fresh evidences from there, collected fresh samples from there. Those have been sent for testing. Another very interesting thing is that the semen specimen that has been sent or that has been preserved, has that been preserved in the right manner?